at practice on a non-jump day, which just blows my mind.
Yeah, Murphy was having, and I told her so. I just really feel for you, having an outstanding year. That's been a really big adjustment for Orlando, as you pointed out, before first serve.
How about Shampoo, the setter for Orlando Valkyries? We've seen her get really aggressive, calling her own number. Very sneaky and good at the skill. You have to, as a blocker, really worry about who she's going to set, and that leaves her open as an attacker.
Yeah, very, very experienced in her 9th professional season, as I mentioned. Played in her native Thailand. Nice swing by Robinson over the top, but Shampoo has also played in Korea and in the J-League as well in Japan. Double sub unwound. Holthouse will come back on along with Cameron Turner. And while we wait for that to be undone, it's at some point scoring opportunities. She'll get plenty more. That ball might have been going out of bounds. Good bump set, Holthouse, nice chop down the line. Good change of direction by 20 in blue.
Grand Rapids is doing a really nice job when the pass isn't great. Somebody else who has a better angle at setting the ball puts it up there, and there you see Eleanor Holthouse, beautiful crossbody turn down that line.
What a delivery that time by Shampoo. That's what makes her elite. They're really happy, the Orlando Valkyries and their fans, to have her back in the lineup. She's had a busy and very productive 6 months of professional volleyball. She won Athletes Unlimited in the fall. That's more of an individual competition. That's a good set. Snyder with a good read. Kaz Brown, and got it right on the sideline, and it's hard away from Ogilvy. Ogilvy was there, hard to beat her.
Kaz Brown, super offensive minded. I think Elena Ogilvy just snuck in a little bit, possibly for a tip. She steps into the court, and then Kaz Brown catches her.
One of the two liberos, Shannon Scully, on now. She will play in reception. Nalani Osea will play in defense when Orlando is serving. Got to have this. Paige Bromine well off the net. Vendawida away from Otek.
Defense, Orlando's digging some balls with control, giving themselves opportunities to win the rally. This time to to Vanderweyde out of the back row.
One, along with Lydia Grote, who we really like. She got a live arm. Maybe she'll get a chance. Oh. Eleanor Holthouse, big swing into the cross court.
When I watched Orlando today, when you and I were here at practice, they knew that Eleanor Holthouse has the power in the ring.
And then they finish at Grand Rapids on the 30th. Set point number 3, back to Schwann. And that's going to be a net violation. No argument by Bastianelli or the Grand Rapids Rise, and so Orlando foot fault, service line, 3-meter line, center line. Oh, I saw number 22.
Turner.
That is Cameron Turner.
Hand in the cookie jar.
Yep. Well, you might as well 25-18, back with the second set. Right after this on Roku Sports.
They've been able to strike and transition out of the middle, and that's a high percentage kill for them.
Lydia Grote is stopped. Pretty good high swing, a little bit unlucky over the top of the coverage for 19 in white. Had won 9 in a row, set a new record that has since been tied by Atlanta. But they've lost 5 out of their last 6 and have undergone some big changes. Vandeweyde!
Lindsay Vanderweyde loves to take big rips on the ball for Orlando. This is a really nice transition ball. Schaffmaster pushes it out, but nice acceleration by Lindsay Vanderweyde.
Dug by Osea, working on Snyder, short, Bastianelli. Very nice connection out of the middle with Raskin.
And that's that middle attack in transition. If Grand Rapids Rise can control their digs well enough, look for much more.
Good reception by Vandeweyde. Lydia Grote is slowed. Joust coming. To Snyder through the block. Brilliant dig by Schwann. Lindsay Vandeweyde, wow, just out of bounds. What a swing.
There's that aggressive swing that Lindsay Vanderweyde can bring the Orlando team. That one misses just wide.
She was looking up at the Jumbotron, and it was indeed just out of bounds, but it's very, very difficult. Got to play everybody 4 times, but sometimes it does matter when you get them. Snyder off the block and out of bounds, that off Shampoo.
All the momentum right now in navy blue. Grand Rapids Rise really smooth in their transition offense, and they have been able to get some stops.
Yeah, and Carly Snyder's playing like an all-star in the second set. Give you Grand Rapids remaining schedule in just a moment. That's off the block. Nice play. At Indy on Saturday, at Omaha, home to Indy. Snyder, number 4 in blue.
Carly Snyder has come alive in this match for the Grand Rapids Rise, and I really think that's been the difference in the second set. Look at this
points. Jenna Otek will come on. Seen briefly in the opening set. Outstanding libero, and now back up to Ogilvy. Set point number 1. Dug by Turner, not a good set in transition. Good cover by Snyder to keep the ball off the floor. Paige, Briggs, Romine. Why not? The player of the week to close things out. Very, very nice response by Grand Rapids after losing the opening set 25-18. They come back. Working on Snyder again. Paige Briggs again. Playing with pace. And back to the roll shot. Very important on the beach. Does it give Schwann an advantage, the amount of time she spent on the beach?
I think so. The hand contact on the ball gives you all those weapons. Look at this fastball out to Briggs Romine. She loves to run it fast, beating Orlando in that sharp angle.
Double sub back on with Rasky and Robinson. Kaz Brown doing some work that time. What a good battle between she and Bastianelli.
So fun to watch great middles go to work both offensively and defensively. Kathy George said last time they faced off that Grand Rapids was a little sloppy with their block. I think they've been pretty on point so far.
Bastianelli right back at you. Snyder high up into the block, but stuffed. Shampoo along with Foster.
Shampoo made sure she was over the net quickly as a blocker, and that's what you need to do. Press your hands, be disciplined. Natalie Foster gets a lot of that.
A lot of balls coming to Snyder in reception and then has to transition right to attack. Ogilvy, very nice set in transition off the inside hand. Elena Ogilvy.
She's got a really nice platform, one of the best passes. She's got big hands, so passes well overhand. She was a big asset for Orlando.
I agree. That must have been a very difficult decision. Nice play through the block by Abercrombie.
Abercrombie on the right side in transition goes inside.
Here in a moment. 14 of 39, hit 282. And Bastianelli again, but this one's dug. But that set up Holthouse on the right side.
19 sets already to the middle of the net for Grand Rapids. And here's another one for Ali Bastianelli.
Good set, really good set that time by Shampoo. How many times does Brittany Abercrombie get hit against an open net?
We talk about accuracy, location. Shampoo loves to push pace, but the location of her set, I would call that a juicy one.
Well, we are in the state known for sunshine and citrus. Schwann back to serve. Big lead here for Orlando in the third. Paige, Briggs, Romine. Very nice delivery by Turner. Playing with pace.
This is a short string set, and we've seen it a few times
Sending
tonight.
out a message here?
No, I'm just saying, remember I complimented her and she said these are my ballet slippers.
Schwann, nice shot that time by Turner to keep the hopes alive for Grand Rapids, but it'll be the second set point and a big lead for the Valkyries.
Kaz Brown took him on a nice scoring run.
Right in my house. That hasn't happened in a long time. Van de Weyde, a good touch. Tight now and tipped out of bounds. Turner with a very good idea and trailing 24-18. Why not give it a go? But a very good response. First it was Orlando, and then Grand Rapids turned it around in Orlando. 13-10, must-win situation for Grand Rapids, trailing 2-1. Abercrombie. Holthouse with a tough chance, and Schwann fingertipping that ball to the floor.
Grand Rapids needs to do a better job in that situation, pushing this ball out wider. It dives inside.
One when a team reaches 16. Oh, what a block by Brown. 1-on-1.
Bastianelli has been so hot for Grand Rapids. Kaz Brown knows they want to get her the ball, gets her feet there, and does the work. Watch Kaz Brown, big press, quick off the floor, and celebrates with her team.
What a good block. Shampoo, 1-on-1.
As a setter, you want to isolate your hitters one-on-one if you can. The advantage always to the hitter. But watch this one. Rasky gets Paige Briggs-Romine one-on-one, but Shampoo makes a fantastic defensive move with her dive block.
20-12 is the advantage. Grand Rapids got to dig in right now. Good reception. Bastianelli, no. Back to Briggs-Romine. Missed opportunity for Orlando. Carly Snyder on the pipe.
Nani Yosia and Shampoo have almost run into each other about 15 times. Both of them very aggressive in transition, but you want Shampoo taking that second ball.
PVF record with 9 straight wins, and then hit a speed bump. It lost 5 out of 6. This one will feel very, very good. Orlando's remaining schedule, home to Atlanta on Saturday. That's a big one. And the service winner here at, the attack winner. They have Columbus twice, at Indianapolis, at Indy. They have Grand Rapids again, and then at Vegas. I said that it was the last match. It's a next to last match there at Vegas to close out the regular season. Orlando looking to stack some wins as they build momentum towards the playoffs. Van de Weyde, one-on-one. That's the set she likes inside.
The reason this play works is Shampoo delays her delivery, holds the ball a little bit more. She's already established Natalie Foster, so Alyssa Jensen jumps with her. That isolates Van der Weyde.
Match point number 1. Good blocking night for Orlando. Schwann will just keep that ball in play with a big advantage. First of 9 potential match points. Good cover by Shampoo. Abercrombie for the win, not yet. Dug by Yosia. Schwann looking for hands. And gets the ball, not yet. Crowd thought it was over. Shampoo hustling. Still alive. Natalie Foster's laughing in the middle. Crazy point. And that'll do it. Missed out of bounds.